All right, let's talk about one of the biggest choices any gamer has to make: PC or console. And look, this isn't just about which box you buy. We're talking about two completely different ways of thinking about gaming. So, picture this. You did it. You finally bought a gaming PC. It's sitting on your desk, humming, full of promise, and you've just hit the power button for the first time. So, what happens next? Well, think of this as your roadmap. We're going to walk through the incredible highs and, yeah, some of the surprising lows of that journey. Because really, that's what it all comes down to, right? This isn't just PC versus PlayStation. It's a battle of philosophies. Are you the kind of person who craves total, absolute control over every little detail? Or are you looking for that sweet, sweet comfort of a machine that just works every single time? So, let's break it down. On one hand, you've got the console world. Think of it like a beautiful walled garden. Everything is simple, it's tidy, and any game you buy is guaranteed to work. No fuss. Then, you've got the PC. That's not a garden. It's the wild frontier. It's got unlimited power, you can customize everything but, and this is a big but, all that freedom means you're now in charge. You're the captain, you're the mechanic, and yep, you're the IT guy too. Okay, let's start with the good stuff, the honeymoon phase. Because that first jump from console to PC, oh man, it is absolutely exhilarating. Those first few days, they're just packed with these whoa moments where your whole idea of what gaming can be just gets completely blown wide open. And this quote just nails it, doesn't it? Suddenly, you're not just renting anymore. You own the place. You want to knock down a wall? Go for it. You want to install some weird custom software? Nobody's stopping you. All those old restrictions are just gone. And that feeling of ownership, it's instant, and it's awesome. And this is what that freedom actually looks like. Instead of a lockdown menu, there's just your desktop. And on it, you can have Steam, the Epic Games Launcher, Discord, your browser, modding tools, all running at the exact same time. It's not just a few curated apps anymore. The whole digital universe is right there. Then you discover the money side of things, and it's a huge shock, but in the best way possible. You see your first Steam sale, you find out about all these other places to buy games, and suddenly that brand new $70 game you'd buy on a console, it's like half the price or even less. You start thinking, wait, have I been overpaying for games this whole time? It seriously feels like you've been let in on a big secret. And then you see it for the first time. You fire up a fast-paced shooter, and everything is just buttery smooth. It's so fluid it feels like your eyes just got an upgrade. That's high frame rate gaming for you. We're talking frames per second, or FPS. And trust me, it's not just a number. It makes the game feel more real, more responsive. After you experience this, going back to a console's locked 60 or even 30 frames, it honestly feels broken. It's like trying to watch a flip book. But, okay, after that amazing honeymoon period is over, a different kind of reality starts to creep in. All that freedom, all that power we've been talking about, well, it comes with a catch. And that catch is responsibility. This is the moment it dawns on you. You're not just a gamer anymore. You're also the tech support. It always starts small. You're in the middle of a huge fight, everything's on the line, and then the game stutters. Just for a split second. Your heart just drops. You're thinking, what was that? Is my brand new PC already broken? Or you're all hyped to play a new game, you click launch, and nope. You get a progress bar, compiling shaders. You just have to sit there and watch it crawl across the screen. That initial excitement just fizzles out. It's a feeling every single PC gamer knows all too well. And then, the final boss of annoying pop-ups. You're about to clutch the win. You're in the zone, and bam! Windows needs to restart. Right now. This is the other side of that freedom, you know? You have all the power, but that means you're the one who has to manage the chaos. And that feeling, that need to constantly manage things, it bleeds over into your hardware. Over on places like Reddit, they have a name for it. They call it the eternal cycle. It's this nonstop urge to tweak, to improve, to upgrade. See, a gaming PC isn't really a one-time purchase. It's a project that never ends. And here's what that cycle looks like. First, you think, a little more RAM would be nice. Then it's, a faster SSD would make my games load in a flash. Before you know it, a new game comes out and your graphics card is struggling, so you upgrade that. But now your new GPU is so good, your old monitor can't even show you how good it is. It's a total blessing and a curse. You're never trapped with old hardware, but you're also never done. So look, after hearing about all that troubleshooting and the endless upgrades, you're probably thinking, why would anyone put up with all that? And that's a fair question. Well, this is the answer. This is the payoff. It's the whole reason people embrace the chaos. This is where the PC stops being just a computer and turns into the ultimate playground. Just take a game like Skyrim. On a console, you play the game as it was made. It's fantastic, don't get me wrong, but it is what it is. On PC, you play the game that an entire community of fans has been perfecting for a decade. We're talking 4K graphics, bug fixes the original creators never touched, brand new stories, entirely new ways to play. It's not even the same game anymore. It's a completely transformed experience. That is the power of mod. And yeah, this quote just says it all. Imagine buying a car and then finding a secret garage filled with free upgrades that can turn it into a spaceship. That's what modding feels like. And once you've experienced that, once you realize you can turn any game into your perfect version of that game, going back to the plain locked-down console version feels, well, it feels like a cage.
And you know, the huge advantage here goes way beyond just the games themselves. A console is for gaming. That's it. A PC? A PC is for everything. It's where you do your work, it's where you edit videos, it's how you talk to your friends, it's how you watch movies. It becomes the central hub for your entire life. It's not just a gaming machine, it's a whole lifestyle.
And that brings us right back to where we started. We've seen the incredible freedom, the, let's be honest, frustrating headaches, the raw power, and the mind-blowing potential. And now it's all about making a choice. And it's a choice that nobody can make for you.
So, let's just lay it all out. Are you choosing control, the total customization, the huge library of cheaper games, even if it means you have to be the mechanic? Or are you choosing comfort, the simple plug-and-play life where you know every single thing will just work, even if that means you're limited to what's in the box? Because at the end of the day, there's no right answer here. There's no better machine. There's only what's better for you. It's about what you want out of your gaming time. Do you enjoy the process of tinkering and perfecting, or do you just want to sit down on the couch and play, no fuss?
So that's the real question, isn't it? Which worlds do you want to live in? The world of comfort, where everything just works? Or the world of control, where everything is in your hands? The choice is yours.